For my next application, I'm going to demonstrate the Desmos graphing calculator. This was suggested to me by our math teacher because my students don't have calculators. My classroom, for some reason, this term doesn't have calculators, and we've been borrowing from him. So he thought this might be a solution. So it's an online graphing application that is available through any web browser or a downloadable app. It allows the user to enter any values and find the results, just like any good calculator would. In fact, it can be used in any class, from math, engineering, science, to our financial applications. What makes Desmos great for students is how it manages calculations. First of all, each entry is preserved in a list. The student can enter in an equation, such as the one I'm typing in for calculating the amount of interest made on an account with a principal and interest rate. Now I typed in the equation exactly as it appears in their textbook, including using the variables listed. Desmos allows for a number of sophisticated equation styles, so we can show the exponents just as they would appear in the text. Desmos recognizes the variables and asks the user if we should create sliders for them. This means it will add each variable in the list below, allowing the user to enter manually or use a slider bar to enter the value. Watch how the answer in the first line changes as we change the value of each variable. Even better, we need to remember this is a graphing calculator. The values we use for interest accrued over 10 years. I already know the maximum result. We can change the graph size to accommodate the values and declare the time as the x-axis. The result will be the y-axis. So now I type in the equation again. This time I put in all the values directly into the equation except for time. It's called x, just like in the coordinate plane. And just like that, the values are graphed automatically. We can zoom in and out to show the whole graph, but the student can see the values coming out for each year just by tapping on the graph line. It's a really sophisticated and powerful tool, and Desmos allows students to go through equations like this step by step and verify that the values they expect match the equations they use. It also allows for them to work through different scenarios on the same equation, such as changing the interest rate or the time allowed for accrual, and they use the same equation without having to redo all their work and start from scratch each time. The analysis of the mathematics becomes focused on the results and not their typing skills or a pen and pencil. So I think it's a really powerful tool. I'm really appreciative for the suggestion, and I'm excited to use it in my classroom. Thanks.